So in each section 20 to 25% questions will be given extra, but you have to attempt as per the instruction given on the question paper, that attempt any 30 questions, attempt any 20 questions out of 40 questions. So in that, the first attempted questions will be evaluated if you are doing more. Sometimes it happens that you are attempting all questions thinking that okay, let them check, whatever is correct I'll get the marks. No, first limited number of questions only will be assessed. After that, maybe all of your answers are correct, but they are not going to be assessed. So I think you are clear about it, that what type of questions. And you see 20% case based question to be incorporated for class 10th and 10% for class 12th. Case based means some kind of case reference will be given. Now we happen to find there is a particular framework of some subjects, science, math, social science. It's about class 10th. Okay, because these subjects are in class 10th, not in 12th, but it is an example. Now you need to listen and understand assessment framework. 3 domains will be tested. Cognitive domain means your learning domains, your learning areas, your learning zones. One is knowing, another one is applying, and third one is reasoning. Knowing means you simply know when you get the information through any mode. Then apply this at a particular place. That's more important. And reasoning means you have to have logic. 3 domains of your learning will be tested through MCQ, and they have been divided into different percentage also of the proportion there in the question paper. Weightage you see at last, 50% for knowing, 30% for applying, and 20% for reasoning. So the total of 50, 30, 20 is equal to 100. Got it? Now the difficulty level you find easy 30, medium 10, difficult 10, same here 10, 10, 10. Here easy is 0, because in reasoning there is no easy. Reasoning has to be normal, medium, it cannot be easy. So this you need to keep in your mind clearly, that the entire question paper, the setting of question paper, यहाँ बात आती है कि डिफ़िकल्टी लेवल क्या होगा, कैसे क्वेश्चंस आएंगे, क्या टेस्ट किया जाएगा, क्या पूछा जाएगा, ये चीज़ यहाँ आकर के क्लियर हो रही है. तो जो नॉलेज आपको क्लास में शेयर किया गया जा रहा है, स्ट्रेट फॉरवर्ड क्वेश्चंस होंगे 50%, अप्लाइंग 30%, एंड रीजनिंग दैट विल बी 20%. So these would be the framework. Parameters are also given. Assessment objective क्या है, like thinking में recalling है, recalling means याद आना. Now if applying we happen to compare, contrast, relate, here synthesis or integration, all these things will be there. Languages, again the domain will be, we happen to find here, see 50, 30, 20 same. Can you find in bottom? Is it visible till last? Is it visible till last? Am I audible also? Okay, fine. So here we happen to find, again there are 3 aspects: access and retrieve, whatever information is given in the languages. I am talking Hindi and English. Integrate and interpret, and the third one is reflect and evaluate. So same thing, 3 phases are there of domains, but in languages they have been given different names. Here it is merely the information, here this one is again applying, here it is again reasoning. It is the same, but the names have been changed. Got it? Understood or not?
Yes, sir.
Are you enjoying the session?
Yes, sir.
You are getting to know the things?
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's fine then. Now let's move ahead. Types and formats of MCQs. What would be the type of questions of MCQs? What would be the format of MCQs? Number 1, all MCQs would have 4 options. Must be clear to you. No negative marking means attempt all questions. No negative, that's a good thing. Options, oblique choices, but within sections. I already clarified. Extra questions will be given, but within section. Like each subject has got 2, 3, 4, 5 sections. I think you all know about it. I don't need to over explain. And then evaluation of the first attempted number of questions, already I told you about. Isn't it? Now possible type of MCQs: simple, complex, and assertion reasoning. This assertion reasoning has been added this time, first time there in this examination. Those who appeared for NTSC examination in class 10th, they know a little bit. That's what, appearing in different competitive exams really expose us for more and more information to know in our life. But here also again there are samples. Simple sample A, B, C, D. Which one is the correct answer has to be chosen. This is a simple question. Next we happen to find that It is little reasoning based, it will increase, it will decrease, it will remain unchanged, it will, more information is needed to complete this answer. It is about the pendulum and its different directions, what will happen with the pendulum. So this is again an example here. The next type of example of the question is, which of the following best describe the main function of the alveoli in the lungs? Bio students, raise your hands. Bio, what is alveoli? Can you tell me? Okay, which system of the body it is found? Very good, respiratory system. Where it is found? Lungs. Very nice, absolutely nice. Oh, means you are good, intelligent students. So alveoli are the smallest part of the lungs. So what are the main function of alveoli? 4 options are there. It provides a large surface and for gaseous exchange, adequate supply of mucus, lungs do not collapse, or to make lungs elastic. A is the most correct option. Of course, the other options are also partly, the part of the alveoli there as a function there in our lungs. So likewise, you may have the most appropriate. Now you see pie chart is also given, that which one has what energy level, carbohydrate, fats, whatever, and then through the pie chart it has been explained. So somebody may feel कि okay, option B is the most correct option. कभी कभी हम तुक्का मारते हैं कि यार बहुत देर हो गई, ए सी डी आ रहा है, बी नहीं है, इसका बी हो सकता है आपकी बार. कोई बात नहीं, टेक द चांस. नेगेटिव तो होगा नहीं ना, तो यू कैन टेक द चांस. सीबीएसई ने कितनी अच्छी फैसिलिटी आपके लिए करी है कि नो नेगेटिव मार्किंग. नेगेटिव मार्किंग होती तो गड़बड़ बहुत ज़्यादा हो जाता, इजंट इट. अब देखिए अगला क्वेश्चन. फॉलोइंग विच ऑफ द फॉलोइंग इज अ कैरेक्टरिस्टिक ऑफ ए वायरस. एक वायरस की क्या पहचान होती है? आप में भी कई वायरस बैठे होंगे, उनकी क्या पहचान है? इट कैन कॉज डिजीज, दे आर कॉजिंग डिजीज इवन इन द क्लास. It can reproduce by itself. It is composed of large living cells. It lives in plant and animal cells. 4 है. अब इनमें कौन से सही है? ए में फर्स्ट एंड सेकंड एंड थर्ड, 1 एंड 4. ये एप्लीकेशन बेस्ड आ गया ना. It is not a straight question. The question is not a straight simple question. Here we need to analyze, we need to interpret. So such kind of questions also would be given to you, and you have to find the correct. Now again the sequence of certain things you happen to find here. कि what would be the sequence of ovule, style and stigma, in which way, which one will come first, which will come in middle. अब क्या है कि नॉन बायो वाले सोच रहे हैं पता नहीं है क्या है, बायो वाले सोच रहे हैं बढ़िया एग्जाम्पल दे दिया, हमारे तो समझ में आ गया. सो द एग्जाम्पल्स कैन बी फ्रॉम एनीवेयर, वी जस्ट नीड टू अंडरस्टैंड इट. नाउ assertion and reasoning type or true false तो you have been doing in your middle classes, काफ़ी true false किया. But regarding assertion and reasoning type of questions, very important. These kind of questions you are going to get even after your class 12th also in different kind of competitive exams in your whole life, not only for getting jobs, even after getting jobs, when you try to get the promotional examinations and many other refresher courses, there also you are going to get such kind of questions. And these questions are actually testing our logical understanding or our IQ level. For example, here the assertion A, appendix is a vestigial organ in human body, and reason is it does not participate in digestion. Now reason could be wrong, maybe both are right. Now based on this, both A and R are true, and R is the correct explanation of A, and R is not the correct explanation of A. A is true, R is false, A is false, R is true. Anything can be there. Now what happens? What I mean to say that maybe both the statements are correct, but what is their correlation? Whether it's a correct explanation or not, that has to be always kept in mind. So assertion and reasoning is again speaking about our IQ level. Such kind of questions also can be there in your MCQs, so you need to be again attentive. So इसका मतलब क्या समझ रहे हैं आप सारे questions का जो लेवल आ रहा है? आपके कॉन्सेप्ट बिल्कुल क्लियर होने चाहिए, रट्टाफिकेशन नहीं चलेगी. कुछ लोगों को आपने देखा होगा अपनी क्लास में हमेशा एक आधा ऐसे मिल जाते हैं जो बहुत ही बड़े रट्टू मास्टर होते हैं, क्रेमिंग बहुत तगड़ी होती है उनकी, वर्ड टू वर्ड कोमा भी नहीं छोड़ के आते, वो फंस गए. जबकि होना क्या चाहिए बेटा? द कोर कॉन्सेप्ट हैज़ टू बी अंडरस्टूड वेल. द कॉम्पिटेंसी कैन बी जज्ड थ्रू दीज मैनर्स ओनली. देयर आर मैनी पीपल whom you will find getting very good marks, but once it comes to the application basis or any kind of reasoning or any kind of real life situation, they are flop. They don't know anything. So whatever knowledge we are gaining through these classes and subjects and teachers, what is the utility of that knowledge? Why should we take this knowledge? Only for marks? No. it has got practical aspect in our life, and in these MCQs with different type of questions you will be tested that how much you exactly understood the concept of it. Are you getting it? So your practice of learning has to be done only with the onset or with the objective of MCQ type questions. So case based multiple choice question with one context and linked item based on the case or context will be asked, case and context both. Now guidelines for subjects with project work of 20 marks. What will happen of those project works of 20 marks? Majorly the subjects which are not having practicals except chemistry, physics, bio, physical education. Except these the other subjects, what will happen? One project has to be done throughout the session. One project has to be done. Your teachers have already been apprised about it and they will guide you. So what will take place? To probe deeper into personal inquiry, initiate action and reflect on knowledge and skills, views, etc. acquired during the course of class 11-12, analyze and evaluate, and then to put in theoretical construct, to demonstrate the application, and then to communicate largely in the class. That is what the project has to take place. Teachers' role, what the teachers would be doing for this particular thing, they will be giving you all these kind of guidelines, mapping the ideas, doing the things, guiding for research work, ensuring that student understand the relevance, and ensure at last that the students are using the appropriate references for completion of their particular task. So the teachers will be guiding you for completing your project work there in the class, what is to be done. So that is very important. Educate learners about plagiarism. There are many students who generally do copy paste. They pick from somewhere and paste. That they will tell you that it is not to be done, and you need to present your project work in the class. We may take even help of this audio-visual room also. The class can be taken. You can put your things through the pen drive and you can present in the class, so others will get the better idea. So you can arrange a presentation of the project file also. So the project has to be taken care of. So steps involved in the conduct of the project. What are the steps that need to be involved? First we need to initiate a topic, then we need to collect the data, then we need to organize the data, presentation, analyze, and then at last we are going to do the presentation of the particular project. These are the different steps of preparing the project for which your teachers will be guiding you. So regarding presentation of project work, what are the ways and modes through which we can present it? We find here debate, through panel discussion, through skit, through paper presentation, through exhibition, through albums, files and songs, through dance or cultural show, and through PowerPoint presentation. See, these all different types of presentations are common for the students who are really having art integrated learning. We are sometimes unfortunate in the remote areas where we do not encourage the students to come out with these type of presentations in the classes. We simply stress upon pen, paper, getting marks with a danda and finish. We don't encourage the explorative mind state of the student. But I strongly believe that the student should be given a lot of opportunities to exhibit and display their learning through these different modes. So their creativity gets unfolded and they are ultimately going to devise many more new models of learning for their own contemporary, their peer groups, and for their juniors, and even for teachers like us also. We are also going to learn a lot of things. So these are the different modes through which you can present your project or your internal assessment. So this is a checklist, introduction, identifying, and everybody has to be advantage, disadvantage, validity, reliability, presentation. All these are different checklists for doing your project work, which I will be sharing. I already told you there in the concerned class WhatsApp group. And term-wise assessment of the project work, how it will be. It has got broadly the following phase. First, initiation, starting of the project. Number 2, data collection regarding the project. Third one is data analysis, and fourth one is conclusion. So this has to be covered entirely by the student. 20 marks assignment for project work can be divided into 2 terms in the following manner. What are the manners in which it will be done? Term 1, 10 marks. Now again the 10 marks are divided into 2, 5 and 5. Here it is July to September, here it is October to November. And these are the periodic works which you have to do step by step. And these are the assessment rubrics, mean the parameters on which you will be assessed for your project work. And then the second term, again 10 marks. So out of 20 marks, the 10 marks are there for term 1 and 10 marks are there for term 2. Okay. So here again 5, December, January and January, February. Is it clear? Yes, sir. Next. So at the end of the stipulated term, each learner will present research work in project file to the external and internal examiner. External also will be there. So you have to keep your file in a way that you can present it very nicely. So the internal and external are going to have your viva also, are going to ask you the question. That is viva wo se. They will ask you the question related to your this particular. Now there is a guidelines for assessment in listening and speaking skills. Earlier it was known as ASL, now it is ALS. ASL means assessment of speaking and listening. In languages, these are the biggest barriers. That listening and speaking both are important. And listening means what? Very important word. Is it hearing? Very good. You are all intelligent students. I am so happy to know about it. It is not hearing. It is hearing with understanding and application. Am I right? Yes. That is what the listening is. So the listening will be tested. Something will be spoken and read out aloud. So it has got all four aspects. LSRW of languages. LSRW means what? Listening, speaking, reading and writing. Because somebody will read it out aloud for you and you will listen. So reading part has been done by one fellow. Isn't it? And somewhere you will be asked to attempt the answers also. The writing part also taking place there. Listening also takes place. So listening and speaking regarding languages has to be tested through different devices, and here we find 4 skills are already tested, which I already shared with you. Next. Important. It is recommended that listening and speaking skills should be regularly practiced. Your language teacher must give you an opportunity to read out aloud there in the class when he is teaching the lesson. It should be a regular practice. Based on one paragraph has been already read by one student, there should be some questions asked based on that paragraph by the teacher in the class. So the listening will be tested. And there if some are responding very poor, the marks should be given poor. That already I have instructed your concerned teachers. So be attentive in your class when there is a reading going on any particular lesson. Now art integrated project also can be there. Means you can do the role play. You can do some skit or dramatization. That also will be taken care of in your speaking and listening skills. So assessment of listening and speaking has been, it is for 9th, 10th. They are the 12th class students. Move up. Next. Sorry, back. Parameters. What would be the parameters? सर स्पीकिंग लिसनिंग में कैसे जज करेंगे हमें, क्या जज करेंगे हमारा, कैसे मार्क्स देंगे हमें, ये देखना ज़रूरी है. एक तो आपका इंटरेक्टिव कॉम्पिटेंसी, इनिशिएशन एंड टर्न टेकिंग, रेलेवेंस टू द टॉपिक. दूसरा फ्लुएंसी, कोहेशन, कोहेरेंस एंड स्पीड ऑफ डिलीवरी, ये देखा जाएगा. फिर आपकी प्रोनाउंसिएशन कैसी है वो देखी जाएगी, वो तो बल्ले बल्ले है सबकी अपनी. लैंग्वेज, ग्रामर एंड वोकेबलरी कैसी है. How many of you can write correct application for leave or for going out from the school? Well known to. How many of you know the correct spelling of principal is very important. Many of you write PLE. I surprise class 12 children. So that has to be taken care of. So now the schedule has to be there throughout academic year. It will be there, assessment of speaking and listening. And this has to be done as per the convenience and schedule of the school. Board has got nothing to say about it. So the school is free to do it. Now project work plus viva, term 2, 10 marks. As already I told you. Term 2, 10 marks. Schedule again as per the school's convenience. Now there can be some suggestions for your project work. It can be interview based work. You can take interview of 10 people in your neighborhood on a particular topic, and then you can prepare a kind of project, isn't it? But that interview also has to be nice. You can go for some kind of show, you can go for YouTube. Here you happen to listen to podcast and interviews, radios, TV documentary on a topic, and then you can prepare a report about it. You can write up also. You can do a kind of other sorts of interventions and interactions with different sources for making your project properly. So these are some suggestions for doing it. Some students are creating their own videos, I tell you. During this lockdown, I have seen some were so creative that they used to really do so many things. They were taking participation in different areas. They were trying their level best. They were learning. So even see, if you don't take active participation, but if you become a spectator or audience, that is bigger learning than a participant. So you should never think कि मेरा तो है नहीं, मैं क्या मतलब है. अरे नहीं, आप देखो आपके क्लासमेट कैसा कर रहा है. You will learn lot of things. So we have become sometimes very narrow thinking oriented human being, but we have to be the part of all these things. So these are the different things through which we can learn our ideas, and we can ask for the project to our teachers also. They are also going to guide because they have been told enough. Now these are instructions for the teachers which already I shared with them. Again it is for the teachers only. Now parameters for overall assessment of speaking and listening. Overall communication, interaction, project, cover page, statement of the purpose, certificate. Many of us are unable to write a certificate for any project. Acknowledgement, action plan, material whatever are being used, word limit, student group also. Photographs also can be captured, list of resources or bibliography, means from where did you get this idea, that also can be there at the end of the project. So the same thing is being repeated in a different way here regarding the project. It is now there is a month and objective, the planning. So here we find preferably till November, December this should be done. What? Planning and research for the project work. Next is December, July, January, suggestion and improvement. Group members coordinate, means they should discuss and they should take ideas from the teacher. Now January, February, we are assessed in the group properly and it is in the final state, conducted by external and internal, and at last marks are uploaded on CBSE website. So this is how it is divided into different parts, how you are going to do and what are the objectives. Now term 2 examination. What will be term 2 exam? Now whichever slides will be coming will be very important, so you need to be attentive. Read it very thoroughly or listen it comfortably. At the end of second term, board will take your second examination of 50% syllabus and it will be held in month of March, April, okay, or as per the CBSE to be fixed accordingly. Now in these 2 hours, questions will be on different formats: case based, situation based, open ended, short answer, long answer, means it will not be MCQ. Clear? Now in case the situation is not conducive for normal descriptive examination, if pandemic is there, if again corona is there, then what will happen? 90 minutes MCQ will be conducted, not descriptive, for term 2 also. Is that clear? And marks of term 2 examination would contribute to final overall, means term 1 and term 2 both the marks will be considered for final marks. So in the case situation is not normal in second term, descriptive exam will not be conducted, only MCQs will be conducted. So assessment and examination as per different situations, how it will be, ये देखना है अपने को भी. A, ध्यान से सुनिए सभी. In case the situation of the pandemic improves and students are able to come to schools or centers for taking the exam, अगर ये situation होती है तो क्या होगा? Board would conduct term 1 and term 2 exam at school or centers and theory marks will be distributed equally between the 2 terms if the situation is normal. Case A. Now case B. In case the situation of the pandemic forces complete closure of school during November, December 2021, जब एग्जाम होनी है टर्म 1 की, बट टर्म 2 एग्जाम्स आर हेल्ड एट स्कूल्स और सेंटर्स. बट टर्म 1 नवंबर दिसंबर में होना है, स्कूल फुली बंद हो गई, तो टर्म 2 एग्जाम जो है वो स्कूल पर होनी है. तो क्या होगा? टर्म 1 MCQ बेस्ड एग्जामिनेशन विल बी डन बाय स्टूडेंट्स ऑनलाइन और ऑफलाइन फ्रॉम होम. In this case, the weightage of this exam for the final score would be reduced. फर्स्ट टर्म के मार्क्स रिड्यूस कर दिए जाएंगे. वेटेज यानी 30% फर्स्ट टर्म के काउंट होंगे, 20 हो जाएंगे, जो भी होगा. हंसने की बात नहीं है ये. एंड वेटेज ऑफ टर्म 2 एग्जाम विल बी इंक्रीज फॉर डिक्लेरेशन ऑफ फाइनल रिजल्ट. और टर्म 2 के वेटेज को बढ़ा दिया जाएगा. और हम हमेशा पहले एंजॉय करना चाहते हैं, एन्जॉयमेंट पार्ट को पहले इंश्योर करना चाहते हैं. तो बच्चों से पूछा जाए कि ऐसी बात अगर हो तो टर्म 1 में होनी चाहिए टर्म 2 में, तो बच्चे कहेंगे सर टर्म 2 में ही कर लो पहले ही. मतलब मज़े जो हैं वो इंटैक्ट रहनी चाहिए. क्या पता फिर मज़े ना हो तो, सो विल बी एट बिग लॉस. So that part of enjoyment has to be finished in the first term only. But in case if this happens, then also your exam will be there, but your weightage will be reduced. So in no case you are going to be spared. ये समझ में आ गया ना कि पढ़ना है ही है, एग्ज़ाम देनी है, टर्म 1 टर्म 2 को काउंट किया ही जाएगा, लेस और मोर हो सकता है पॉसिबिलिटी. सिचुएशन सी देखो कितनी अच्छी सिचुएशन है. In case the situation of the pandemic forces complete closure of schools during March-April 2020-22, कोरोना तुम आगे बढ़ो, हम तुम्हारे साथ हैं. अगर ये हो गया, बट टर्म 1 एग्जाम्स आर हेल्ड एट स्कूल्स, टर्म 1 एग्जाम हो गई और फिर कंप्लीट क्लोजर हो गया, देन व्हाट विल हैपन? रिजल्ट विल बी बेस्ड ऑन परफॉर्मेंस ऑफ स्टूडेंट ऑन टर्म 1 MCQ बेस्ड एग्जाम and internal assessment project and all will be taken into consideration. The weightage of marks for term 1 exam conducted by the board will be increased to provide year end result. मतलब जोन सी परीक्षा होगी उसका वेटेज बढ़ा दिया जाएगा, यानी जो तुम करोगे ना वो ही मिलेगा, उसी का वेटेज ऊपर नीचे होगा, बिना करे कुछ नहीं मिलने का है. ये बात समझ में आ रही होगी ना? सो दिस इज व्हाट रिगार्डिंग सिचुएशन सी. नाउ सिचुएशन डी. In case the situation of the pandemic forces complete closure of schools and board conducted term 1 term 2 exam, सब कुछ बंद हो गया, term 1 भी term 2 भी बोर्ड भी स्कूल भी सारी चीज़ बंद हो गई. देखा कितनी खुशियाँ तुम्हारे चेहरे पर, मतलब यही सोचते रहोगे जिंदगी में. रिजल्ट तब भी आएगा, कैसे होगा? रिजल्ट वुड बी कंप्यूटेड ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ द इंटरनल असेसमेंट, प्रैक्टिकल एंड प्रोजेक्ट वर्क. तो डोंट टेक इट लाइट. होता है ना होमवर्क को और पोर्टफोलियो को लाइट लेते हैं. एंड थ्योरी मार्क्स ऑफ टर्म 1 टर्म 2 एग्जाम टेकन बाय कैंडिडेट फ्रॉम होम इन दीज क्लासेज टू द मॉडरेशन और अदर मेजर्स टू इंश्योर वैलिडिटी एंड रिलायबिलिटी ऑफ द असेसमेंट. सो वट एवर इज बीइंग डन विद इन द क्लास इटसेल्फ विल बी कंसिडर्ड, अगर सब कुछ भी होगा तो भी. सो यू हैव टू टेक एवरी स्टेप वेरी केयरफुली. नाउ इट इज ऑलमोस्ट गोइंग टू बी ओवर. Have patience, nothing to worry. We are at the final phase of our presentation. In the above cases, data analysis of marks of students will be undertaken to ensure the integrity of internal assessment and home-based examination. Data analysis means the weightage will be completely shifted in a different proportions. Are you getting it? So this way it is going to be there. Now there is a time for question answer session. So if you got any question, if you got any query, if you got any doubt or any confusion in your mind, please feel absolutely free to ask me to make your all doubts clear. Of course you can ask me anytime. So don't feel कि अभी नहीं पूछा तो कभी नहीं पूछा, नहीं. Every time you are most welcome. Anytime you feel like, telephonically you can contact me, you can come to my office, you can ask me, no doubt. But right now if anyone has got any confusion or any doubt, please let me know. Anybody? Term 1 you understood, term 2 you understood, your syllabus has already been displayed in your display boards, soft copy has been shared, your marking scheme, sample question papers. Now the thing which is left is that which guide, which reference book is important, which one we should go for. That your concerned subject teachers only can guide, we will not force, because in this commercialized market there are n number of publishers taking out their reference books. All are okay. CBSE, NCERT, they never advocate for a particular publisher. Even most of the reputed schools also do not advocate for a particular publication, because if they are advocating a particular publisher, then it is a question mark in the mind of many people that they must be having some sort of benefit in this publisher. That is what they are advocating. So because of that, nobody is forcing. Sometimes ABC is good, sometimes exam idea is good, sometimes educate is good, sometimes something else is good. So what is good, what is better, that is better known to the concerned subject expert who will, browse it, who will go through it, and then they can advise you. There is no pressure from the side of the school. Of course, we have got some samples which I am going to put up shortly there in the library. So as and when you will get an opportunity, you can go, and more of such kind of things we will be sharing with you all in due course of time. So that will be told to you. Any doubt? No, sir. Not at all? No, sir. Okay, thank you very much to everybody. Thank you.